McKay talk to you guys about the 2006 Cardinals and his experience with them and kind of what you guys are doing, kind of how it relates to what they were doing?
Yeah.
Just curious what you remember from those conversations and kind of what his message was to you.
Yeah, I think something that Dave McKay brings to the table that's very unique to him is his experience in the game. And a part of that is his time spent around successful winning teams. He spent a lot of time with the Cardinals. That organization is very familiar with winning. They know how to breed that culture. So for him to be able to come over here and it's I see it as like driving down the highway. It's like we get to one side, he's the bumper that kind of taps us back, and we get too far to the other side, and he brings us back to the middle. And it's that wisdom, it's that familiarity with this stage and what these games are going to be like. And for him to be able to relay that message to us effectively is very valuable.
Was he trying to make sort of like a specific comparison with that 2006 club and sort of what you guys are doing? I know that team won 83 games, you guys won 84 games, and obviously in the World Series there's some similarities there. Yeah,
I think the messages are always a little bit different, but they're always generally the idea of like, hey, like the narrative is, hey, we're not supposed to be here, and his message is like, screw that. Like, what is that? What do you mean we're not supposed to be here? Like, we are supposed to be here. We're here for a reason. Like we apply the pressure. It's all like, how can this team, this pressure stage against these really good division leaders and this and that. And like Dave's message consistently is like, we want the pressure is a good thing. The fact that we're playing with pressure means that we're still playing baseball. This is something that we should crave. We should want to take on this role of this pressure-filled baseball. And you start to crave the pressure. You start to relate really good things with the pressure, and I think understanding when we can apply the pressure to the other team is huge. And Dave makes it clear when it's fun to embrace that dynamic and when it's time to lock in and do our own thing.
Do you feel like the pressure was maybe more on the Phillies than it was on you guys in that series in a sense, just with a lot of people favoring them over you going into that?
Yeah, I think it depends on who you ask and how you associate pressure. It's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, under those circumstances, pressure sounds like a negative thing, where it's like, hey, the pressure's on them. It's like, well, no, we want the pressure on us. Like, put the pressure on us to win this game. We're not supposed to be here. That's what everybody's saying. It's like, let's go out and show them why we are supposed to be here and why we've earned this all season. I think anytime there's a favorite, in a matchup, I think that team feels like a loss would be more of a failure than a win. And I think that's the pressure that people are referring to is what if we don't win? And I think the beauty of this team is like, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. What matters is the culture in the clubhouse, and we expect to win every day. Any pressure that we feel is pressure that we put on ourselves internally, and that's the good pressure.